ladies and gentlemen. Just wait one more moment for everyone to arrive. Ah, one more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
So, what do you think?
Well, you weren't kidding. This place is pretty epic. Where are we anyway?
I'm not sure. Some old knightly stronghold. The architects use it all year round for ideation purposes, but tonight's the only time the rest of us get together. So, you decide on what to buy from the catalogue?
One of the bunkers, for sure, and I'm curious about the cryo facility.
I think you're gonna like it here, Logan.
With a 7-digit tuition fee. I better.
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead.
Oh, hello, sir. Excuse me.
I'm saying this for your own now. This is what I'm talking about.
Well, I'd say we're off to a good start. Wait, is that...
It sure is. He never plays corporate events. Color me impressed.
I told you guys. Now let's get this spending spree started. Okay, stop playing. I need the floor for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Archeans, can I have your attention, please? Now that everybody's here, we're ready to proceed. Please make your way to the upper courtyard. The ceremony is about to begin. Thank you.
Yeah.
Say, is that the,
What's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the Master of Ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside it.
Huh. A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Hey, whatever sells.
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this Master of Ceremonies who lights the Fire 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
Are you kidding me? If the pressure drops just a bit, the locking mechanism fails and Miss Washington won't be able to escape. What sort of a maniac would lock herself inside a burning effigy without proper measures?
Same kind who repels into an ancient temple full of death traps and poisonous snakes.
Granted, but still.
Seriously, what do you care? If some filthy rich broad wants to flirt with danger to feel alive, I say let her. They pay for her silence, not our concern.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yes, hello? Yes, hello? You are on my list of contacts as a safety advisor. I would like to file a complaint about the locking mechanism for the trapdoor on the Phoenix effigy. Yeah, this thing is basically a death trap, in my opinion. Call me back when you get this message. Miss Zoe Washington? The name's Molly. I'm one of the custodian staff. I am sorry to call you directly, but I feel I need to warn you about the Phoenix effigy. I've been examining the hydraulic lock mechanism, and the safety measures are simply not up to par. You can reach me on this number. Sorry for disturbing you. Boris, Molly, listen, you know construction. I need you to drop what you're doing and come take a look at the hydraulic lock for the Phoenix effigy. I don't know what kind of hack slapped this thing together, but we're basically a small shift in pressure away from the Wicker Man here. I know what you're gonna say. Stop being a busybody. But this is serious. Call me when you get this.
Guess it was pretty bad luck. You do it. Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremonies.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. I'll never go on the spot like this. Besides, I do chamber plays, not spectacle. What if people hate it? Shit, they're gonna hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Feniger. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Oh, good Lord, what have I done? How did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right, Mr. Feniger. Break a leg.
Hey, you know what I always do to calm my nerves? Make fists with my toes.
Make fists?
Oh yeah. You want to really ground yourself in your surroundings, okay? Take roots. Like imagine you're a big old tree. Strong. Sturdy.
A big old... Look, I'm trying to work stuff out here. If you really want to help, shut your pie hole.
Sorry.
Come on, Axel. You're wearing a costume and a mask. No eye contact. Nothing to worry about.
So I hate to be a prissy Pete, Mr. Feniger, but everyone's waiting. Could we move this along?
Crap, where'd I put the schedule? I'm so wired I don't even remember what happens when. God damn it! It's just one thing after another, isn't it?
Not here.
This is where I tied my shoelaces. No schedule. My phone rang. Did I have have the schedule in my hand. Think, you idiot. No, no, no!
Mr. Fenner, excellent. Evening. The crowd was starting to get restless. The peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money pit. Miss Washington, Master of Ceremonies has arrived. We are good to go. Over.
Hope your evening's going well.
Christ. Ready when you are.
Must be the LOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Take care, sir. Ah, man, you're looking jacked.
Look at you, Fennegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
This concludes the performance, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Horrible blowout.
Hey, you'll manage it, right?
Nice job up there. That was intense.
Shouldn't she, reappear? Isn't that how it's done?
That would make it a magic trick. This was more
Excuse me,
of a
but it
symbolic
really freaks me out when
performance.
people stand too close to me.
Oh, art. You know art?
My guy knows about art. I just buy what he tells me. Anyway, she's probably out mingling. Zoe loves the spotlight.
Well, one thing I like.
Huh? I'm an art patron, and that means I pay your wages. Minuscule.
So is that the
Hello, Mother. Going well. So I got you a present.
Doctor. Your Highness?
Ah, Miss Washington. We were just discussing your stage stunt. Seems rather pagan, if you ask me. The Ark Society is not going mystical, I trust.
Just adding a bit of oomph, Your Highness. Humans like rituals. It's just how our brains are wired. Besides, we want the Phoenix ceremony to inspire awe, wonder, and excitement. But after all, these are exciting times.
The potential collapse of civilization is exciting to you?
It depends on how you deal with it. Walls and windmills, Your Highness. Your Eminence, you honor us with your presence.
I don't like her.
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected in the first place?
Janus appointed them?
That's not what I hear. Way I hear it, Janus was grooming Englehorn. Steady Eddie Englehorn. Oh, then suddenly, he flip-flops and picks Zoe and Sophia, two rogue fortune hunters with radical ideas. Oh, sure, their father, Byron Washington, is a prominent member of the Ark Society, and sure, the twins have donated handsomely to the Ark of Legacy. But still.
Okay, we'll say you're right. What's wrong with that?
I just don't like the idea of some hidden hand controlling the Order without our knowledge.
You did run a super PAC for 10 years, didn't you?
What's your point?
Look, my advice would be don't think about it. You're through the needle's eye. Golden ticket to the future. Just count your blessings and shut your mouth.
It could even be that Shadow Cartel. The one from that Ether hostage video.
I do not know you.
I have been planning the Founders Week for over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay him their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage, ready to play a blindfolded rendition of Schubert's Ave Maria on the harp, for God's sake. And you're telling me that you lost the sodding dagger?
I'm really sorry, ma'am. My team received no notification. You sure they didn't give you a crate number?
They did not give me a crate number. I was told you people would have it under control.
Fine, fine. I'll go and have another look.
See that you do. And when you do find it, bring it to the tower basement where the Founder's body's being kept. The mortician will handle things from there.
Oh, more pressure. Just what I need.
As we know, Zoe Washington will host Janus's wake. But now it seems an antique ceremonial dagger, which Janus is supposed to wear during the service, has gone missing from storage. I suggest you locate the disputed dagger 47. This wake could be a chance to catch the target unaware.
Look at all these bruised petals. Jesus.
How'd it go? Did she tear you a new one?
Oh, just about.
So, what's your plan of action?
Well, I suppose I could just break open every single crate.
You could, but you'd risk harming the artifacts. How's your damage insurance?
Shit, yeah. Okay, so what's your bright idea?
I figured I'd just shoot down your dumb ones until you hit jackpot.
Nice. What's so special about this dagger, anyway?
It belonged to Tsar Nicholas. Legend goes it was used to stab Rasputin. Apparently, it's been in Janus's family's possession for generations. He donated it to the Ark of Legacy when the Ark Society was started. But his last will and testament specifically requests that he wears it for his wake.
Hey,
The way I
wait a
think
minute.
about it is that
How are they
Janus
gonna know if the dagger's
really
even in the coffin anyway? We could just slip the mortician a 50 to keep her mouth shut.
Open casket, Murray.
Are you serious? Janus died 2 months ago. What did they do, mummify him?
Not quite. It's called plastination. The mortician is a true artist. No, I'm sorry, but there's no way around it. We need that dagger.
Outstanding.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going?
They're so porous. You make one mistake and they turn to dust in your hands.
Find out what that was.
Not a problem.
So that's who they are! Byron Washington's daughters. I couldn't place them at first.
That's right. Zoe and Sophia's dad is president of the Pax Mundus Foundation. It's the most influential conservative think tank in the last decades. Pax Mundus is like the cradle of climate change denial. I mean, just saying their name will make an environmentalist collapse into a fetal position and suck his thumb.
Huh. So how did two pampered socialites end up becoming treasure hunters?
Boredom, I guess. You know, from what I hear, the twins always had a cruel and restless streak. They studied at Princeton, and let's just say, they made a splash. Zoe Washington bullied a sorority rival named Deirdre Fitzgerald to the brink of suicide. And Sophia was exposed for running a coke ring.
Talk about rich kid syndrome.
Exactly. In fact, that is the very defense used by their superstar lawyer, Ken Morgan of Morgan, Yates & Cohn.
Right, didn't he die recently? In a Bangkok hotel? I heard he was assassinated.
Ah, that's just an alt-right conspiracy. Anyway, after the coke ring scandal, the twins faded from the party circuit. Apparently, they began to travel the world, seeking thrills and adventure. And that's when a chance encounter with Blake Nathaniel in the Congo gave them a taste for fortune hunting.
That Blake Nathaniel, who heads the Ark of Legacy?
I guess it's a small world when you're rich and infamous. Of course, that's where the similarities end. While Nathaniel is a gentleman adventurer, the twins are somewhat more, how do you say, heavy-handed?
You're talking about those roughnecks who always followed them around. Like that Adrian Salazar.
Yeah, ex-Cicada mercenaries mostly. Call themselves raiders. Zoe and Sophia employ them on their missions. Word is they kill and blow up anything that stands in their way. Amnesty claims they annihilated an entire indigenous Amazon tribe while searching for the lost city of Z. But they never found the smoking gun.
Wow. I'm just not sure how I feel about that.
Well, we've been led by an ex-KGB spy for about 3 decades. If that doesn't leave you a bit thick-skinned, I don't know what does. They're fresh blood. That's good enough for me.
got rid of most of his stuff when they took over his office, but I guess the maiden is here to stay. Well...
Is the council still in session?
No, they've called a recess.
Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Have to be Jebediah Block, the coal bearer.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well, I have to know he's on the council. What?
Don't you look handsome? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you died only yesterday. With a final touch of makeup, your burial mask, and ceremonial dagger, oh, why, you'll look like a king of old. My unique polymer treatment will preserve your body for millennia. Longer even than the pharaohs. Which reminds me, they should have brought the dagger down by now. Wonder what's keeping them. We can't very well display you before your fellows without your prize dagger, now can we? Miss Washington, I forget which one.
Anyway.
She tells me it belonged to Tsar
Remind me to get
Nicholas
cremated when
and
it's
that
my
it
turn.
might have been used to stab Rasputin. Oh, you must be very important to be laid to rest with such a valuable artifact, Mr. Janus. I wish I had known you in life. I believe we would have had such interesting conversations. I truly do. Oh, well. Life is transitory, but death is forever. So we might as well look our best for the final journey, don't you agree? Maybe a touch more rouge.
Wow. Pretty uncanny resemblance, if you ask me.
I wonder. I hope it's not some raven one.
Say what?
You are my finest work, Mr. Janus. You belong in a museum for all my
Come on, no way!
I have yet to
How are you, sir?
who shares my passion for
Gotta be
beautiful
kidding me.
decay.
Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped that. Oh. Crap.
There, and you don't think about it much, and then...
Say what?
Oh dear. Is that a leak? Oh, no. Just moisture from the ceiling. There we go.
Good ad.
We're all set. Cue the music.
You, playing dead? This takes me back. Good thinking, 47.
That's odd. Who gave the signal? Oh well. Everything seems to be in order. Suppose we move ahead. Thank you for coming, everyone. The service shall begin in a moment.
Thank you all for coming. As Janus's successor, it falls upon me to say a few words. I'll keep it brief, for there is little I can say that does the man justice. Janus was our founder, and like all true visionaries, he was far ahead of the curve. While we, the privileged class, were blissfully toasting the end of history, Janus saw the writing on the wall. As a veteran of the Cold War, Janus knew better than anyone that when true disaster strikes, the rich are as damned as everyone else, unless we work together. Janus never got to see the collapse, but died peacefully in his sleep. And yet, what he started in 1991 will one day be hailed as the dawn of a new age. One where the best among us can thrive, uninhibited. This is Janus's legacy. Long live his memory. And now, you are welcome to pay the founder your last respects. You should know. People are talking.
So long, old man.
People always are.
You had a better run than most.
And I'm always
Most successful spy in modern history. Oh, and that whole Jasper Knight incident was just...
He died
brilliant.
the way he lived.
Anyway,
Let's leave it at
enjoy your
that.
rest. You've earned it.
Easy for you to say. Some of these morons think Sophia and I had something to do with his death.
Now, why would they think you'd be capable of a thing like that?
Wow. So fierce looking even in death.
Let's get this over.
That mortician is a genius. I totally believe that you once wrestled a brown bear to a tie. Anyway, Godspeed, Mr. Janus. Sorry I never knew you.
Goodbye, Janus. We won't forget you. Odd how you helped shape the 20th century, and yet nobody knows your name.
Das Vidania, old boy. You were always the best of us. I still can't believe I never got to beat you at chess.
So long, my dear. I can't believe you're gone. Last of the greats. I'll make sure those naive fools who've replaced you won't mess things up too bad. Don't you worry.
Goodbye, old friend. And thank you for everything. Rest assured, I will finish what you started.
So, here we are. You didn't want me and Sophia taking over, fought us tooth and nail, but a fat lot of good it did you. The partners, they turned a deaf ear, and deep down, Janus, you know why. Because, for all your smarts, you're just rank and file. Pedestrian middle-class blah. And we have the one thing merit can't buy. Blue blood. That's right. Good old-fashioned pedigree. That is why Sophia and me will one day be partners of Providence, and you'll spend eternity as a wax figure. So long, mastermind.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
I'm glad I'm rich, though. I was rich before I married him, and now I don't even know how much money I have.
Glad it's not me this year, chasing tokens around like a
Good evening,
sucker.
sir.
I don't know. Looks kind of fun. Like Final Club all over again. How does it work?
The tokens are hidden throughout the castle, you know, like out of reach places like the ramparts. And the first initiate to collect enough tokens undergoes the polygraph test with the chairwoman. If you're deemed worthy, you get promoted to ARC member.
I could do that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Depends on your pain threshold, I guess. You see, Zoe Washington upped the stakes this year. Word is, she's brought an ECT device to the interview.
So, every year, aspiring ARC patrons compete in a treasure hunt to obtain membership status. The first initiate to collect enough tokens undergoes a private screening with Zoe Washington, which appears to involve a polygraph and electroshock device. I suggest you join the fray, 47. A private audience with one of our targets is just what we need.
Wait, electroshock? But that's torture.
Some would call it therapeutic.
Wow, I knew the twins were hardcore, but this takes the cake. Count me out.
Already had. So, Paul Monroe, the venture capitalist. He look like a winner to you?
Well, Paul's basically a decent guy. He's got honor, integrity, he plays fair. When that Haven Corporate Services scandal broke, he was like the only trader in New York who came up clean. Imagine that.
So, not a winner then.
Precisely.
Dennis Bertrand, the hotel heir. You think he's got a shot?
No way. That little prick's all trust fund and no spine. He never had to work for anything in his whole life.
Neither have I. And I won last year.
That's different. You cheated.
How'd you know?
Aha, I didn't. Until now. Anyway, my money's on Georgina. She'll eat those other two for breakfast.
So, Georgina Legrand, Vice President of Hemisphere Airlines. She's your favorite, I take it?
Oh, yeah,
Getting colder.
Shut up, you're not helping.
Some other initiates must have all the tokens by now. Shame. You who's always finished first. But I suppose all good things must come to an end.
No, oh, come on. You know where they're hidden. Give me a hint. Just a small one. Name your price.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be fair, would it? The initiation treasure hunt is a time-honored tradition. Find your own tokens.
But Sierra Knox's stronghold bunker is up for sale, and there are only so many rhodium-class suites available. If I don't advance from patron to member this year, my friend Dennis will swoop it up. That smug bastard already made the Times' most influential list ahead of me. I'll never hear the end of it.
Sorry, Paul. Now, get scavenging or you'll lose your shot.
Thanks for nothing.
Don't mention it. I'll be rooting for you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she was a competitive skater. Losing's just not in her dictionary. Plus, she already has 2 tokens. Yep, surefire winner in my book.
We'll see.
Good evening.
Hey, buddy, You ever hear of trash cans?
Sir?
Psst. Hey, Paul. Not now, Marco. I'm kind of in the middle of something.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, I have one of the tokens.
You what? How did you...
What difference does it make? Look, the token is yours if you want it. But on one condition.
You serious? Name it.
Okay, here's the deal. I want a seat on the Titan ship. But I don't want to become an ARC member in order to get it. It's too much hassle and responsibility.
Wait, you want me to...
Buy a seat in my name, yeah.
No, sorry, Marco, but I can't. If they figure it out, we'll both get expelled.
They won't find out. Don't be a chicken, Paul.
No, no deal. Now stop bothering me. I'm behind as it is. So, I hear you have one of the tokens. Could I, see it? Just a quick peek. Yeah.
So I'm sure I know what it looks like.
Better luck next time, initiate.
Damn it! Oh, you little son of a bitch! Oh, shoot!
Ah, not too bad.
Your proposal, I couldn't help but overhear.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Mr.
Reaper, your friend wasn't interested, but I am.
Okay, let's talk. But not here. Follow me.
Oh, the titles are the best part. The second you send someone a little certificate.
Now, what is it exactly you think you heard?
You have a token, and you're willing to trade. So, let's trade.
I see. Awfully convenient. You showing up like this, wouldn't you say? How do I know you're not ARC administration?
I'm just looking to get ahead. Same as you.
No. This smells fishy. Find yourself another patsy. We're done here.
Okay.
There's all these like little people engraved in like little frames, and then like selling.
Huh?
Don't throw that around here. What are you, 8.5?
The whole thing was covered in these like big oak.
Hey, loser. Yeah, you. How's the hunt? Well, feast your eyes on this. That's right. I got plenty of tokens. Plenty. How many have you got? Yeah, I thought as much. I'm gonna win this thing for sure. Eat my dust, sucker. Hey, what gives? Give that back. talking to you. I found that token. It's mine, you hear me? If I have to report you, I will. Don't think for a second I won't.
Hear about that ship with the Noxus?
I don't care who you are.
What, using force makes you feel big and important, is that it? How about you use your brains, asshole? See, this is why your whole bloody gender is falling behind.
They probably thought they were untouchable there.
Fine. Whatever, loser. Keep it. I'm still gonna kick your ass.
Good work, 47. You've got all the tokens needed to gain access to the initiation. I suggest you find your way to the screening room. There was an ornate door near the courtyard. Hand in your tokens there.
Initiate. Let's see those tokens.
Congratulations, Initiate. Now the real trial begins.
Hey, Miss Washington. An Initiate has completed the treasure hunt. Yeah, understood. Bringing him to the interrogation room now. So, you think you got what it takes, Initiate? Think you got the stomach for what comes next?
I can hold my own.
Is that so? You some kind of tough guy?
Tough is for amateurs.
Oh, Miss Washington's gonna have a field day with you.
Welcome, Initiate. Take a seat. Good. Now pay attention. This is a polygraph machine hooked up to an ECT device. That's short for electroconvulsive therapy, and I assure you it packs quite a punch. In a moment, Ms. Zoe Washington is going to ask you a series of questions, and I suggest you answer truthfully, or the machine will know. Is that clear?
Very.
Good man.
Solid work, 47. Let's see if you can't turn this interrogation to your advantage.
So, you made it this far, Initiate, but now the real test begins. Is the machine operational?
The ECT device is set to medium voltage. I don't recommend going higher than that. This setup is still largely untested.
Well, as long as the Initiate speaks the truth, we won't need to. Has my colleague explained the rules to you?
Exhaustively.
Good. Let's begin. And do not attempt to deceive me. First question. Are you the best in your field?
No.
Nope. He's lying.
Now, why would you lie when the truth plays in your favor? Do you think this is some kind of joke, Initiate? If so, trust me, you are sorely mistaken. Amp up the voltage.
Yes, Madam Chairwoman.
Now, let's try something else. Are you a follower of our late founder, Janus?
Yes.
He's not telling the truth.
Look, I don't know what kind of game you're playing, Initiate, but I'm warning you. Do not test me again. Increase the voltage.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you have an ulterior motive for being here?
No.
False. Enough. Don't say I didn't warn you, Initiate. You brought this on yourself. Crank it. All the way up.
Madam Chairwoman, Zoe, are you sure that's wise? I don't even know how far this thing goes. Could be dangerous.
Do it. Now. Moment of truth, Initiate. Are you pretending to be someone you're not?
No.
Nope. He's lying.
What the hell?
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Sir?
Hi, Bond.
Take care, sir.
Look here, I'm an Ark patron, and that means I pay your wages minuscule.
So is that the,
Master of Ceremonies.
Yes, she did. You're not telling me they have that.
Just humor me for a second. How do you
I have been planning the Founders Week for over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay them their last respects.
The council meeting. You know what it's
Take
about.
care, sir.
Sophia Washington joins for Sleight.
Control. Fine. Now go and have another look. See that you do. And when you do, tell me the Founders what he thinks.
More pressure. Just what I need.
How'd it go? Did she tear you a new one?
Oh, just about.
So, what's your plan of action?
Oh, suppose I could just break open every single crate.
You could, but you'd risk harming the artifacts. How's your damage insurance?
Shit, yeah. Okay, so what's your bright idea?
I figured I'd just shoot down your dumpling. It belongs to Tsar Nicholas. Legend. Goes it with you to stab Rasputin. Apparently, it's been in James's family's possession for generations. He donated it to the Ark of Legacy when the Ark Society started. But his last I'm just saying, if you're preparing for complete
Glad you could
global
make it.
collapse with a bunker in your backyard and
What about those identical twins that grow up?
Ah, here's something, 47. According to this email thread, Sophia Washington has recruited one of the architects in a plan to discredit the Constant. Sounds promising. Interesting. The poison chip in the Constant's neck was designed by a Kronstadt engineer, a Mr. Marek Sinclair, who also works for the Ark Society. Apparently, Sophia wants Sinclair to approach the Constant and offer to remove the chip. If the Constant takes the bait, Sophia can prove to the Providence partners that their top controller is not to be trusted. Sounds promising. I suggest you head over to the conference space, see if you can't locate Mr. Sinclair.
Yeah, hi.
I just don't see the point of it. DNA doesn't have your life experiences.
47. Olivia is trying to locate Mr. Sinclair's cell number. See if we can't contact him directly. Stand by.
I cloned my mom's dead dog for her birthday a few years back. It was not a success, let me tell you that. The damn creature would only walk backwards for some reason.
Hello there, sir.
There. We have Sinclair's number. Making the call now. Keep your eyes peeled, 47.
Can I? Man, what did this guy do to Sophia? Yes, this is he. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to stop you right there. I'm perfectly happy with my subscription, and no, I was not aware of that. But I'm still not interested. Right. Okay, listen, lady. You're wasting my time and yours, okay? Don't call this number again. What if I refuse? What's the worst that can happen? Sophia fires me? I'm still Kronstadt's chief technical designer, and I don't even believe in the collapse. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. Cripes. The nerve of some people.
Nothing? I'll keep on calling Sinclair until you have a visual.
Huh?
That's Sinclair, all right. And those are the blueprints for the poison chip. Should come in handy.
Nice evening.
I suppose.
No robe, no mask. Which rank are you?
Oh, I'm more of an outside observer.
I forgot to tell you before.
Name's Sinclair. I'm Chief Technical Designer at Kronstadt Industries.
The name rings a bell.
Considering how the bid hasn't even opened yet.
Here.
In fact,
I think
the
it
same
might
thing
interest
appears to
you.
have been the
What's
case
this?
with the
I
core
think you
secrets of the
know.
strongholds.
The chip in your neck is my design, which means I can override it.
Some questions
for
are
a
best
price.
left
Most
unanswered.
interesting.
Don't you agree? Carry on.
Meet me at the tower and be discreet. We can't be seen together.
Always am.
It's nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Anyone who signs on for this has clearly been
Sure.
watching too many
Our
movies.
parents were afraid of the
What I heard
missiles.
is that some of
But I think we both know that if it happens, there'll be some other element at play.
Evening,
Something
sir.
even
Sometimes I can't tell if you're trying to talk to me and spend all my money or
Evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Please come in. Have a seat. It's lovely by the fireplace.
May I see those blueprints again, please? Interesting. All right, Mr. Sinclair. I'm listening.
Don't. In fact, forget all I said.
Excuse me?
This wasn't my idea. Sophia Washington. She's the one who told me to approach you. It's all a trap.
Go on.
I never asked why. I just went along because she's the boss.
And you're telling me this now? Why?
Let's just say I don't like to get my hands dirty.
I see. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Sinclair. You have been most helpful. Hang on for a moment. Sophia, I need to see you at the tower. I'm sure you are, and no, it can't.
Nicely done, 47. This should put Sophia firmly in the doghouse.
I am sorry you got dragged into this. Sophia is spectacularly ambitious. Unfortunately, like most people of her ilk, she lacks humility and a sense of station.
And who are you, exactly?
A humble advisor. Nothing more.
Power without responsibility. Nothing humble about that.
You have my interest, Mr. Sinclair. I think we'll speak again. For now, you will excuse me. Sophia and I need to clear the air.
All right, I'm here. Are you gonna tell me what's so damn important?
Ah, Sophia. I believe you know Mr. Sinclair.
We've met. What of it?
I don't blame you for trying, Sophia. Just for failing. Upstairs. Now.
Your business with the Master has concluded, Mr. Sinclair. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Huh? Hey, you can't throw things around. Find a garbage can.
I recommended you and Zoe to the partners. Against my mentor's wishes because I saw something in you. And this is how you repay me? You think because the partners noticed you that you have their trust, their confidence. I have served them for decades, and you don't even know their names.
And yet, you're the one with a poison chip in your neck, and I'm the one holding the trigger.
You? They gave it to you.
Ouch. That's gotta sting. I mean, the Constant is like the voice of God, right? Only he speaks for the partners. Surely they wouldn't dream of undermining his authority. Only the partners are old school, aren't they? They recognize class, pedigree, birds of a feather, and all that. And you reek of middle class. You carry the stink of public transportation. And while you have spent decades climbing the corporate ladder, me and Zoe, we've got ourselves a private elevator and it goes straight to the top.
Don't fool yourself, Sophia. They may use you to punish me, but you're a tool, nothing more. And this pathetic ruse only shows me how much you have yet to learn.
I've said my piece. We're done here, boss. Zoe, pick up. Yeah, it's me. Listen, I screwed up. The Sinclair scheme, it blew up in my face, and the Constant, he knows. He hasn't told the partners. Not yet anyway, but I sorta lost my shit and waved the kill switch in front of his face, so who knows what he's capable of. This is starting to look like a shoot first and ask forgiveness later scenario. I don't know why. Who knows what that man is thinking? I say, we flick the switch and blame the terrorists. No, hear me out, sis. They somehow infiltrated the island, had the Constant at gunpoint. You and me, we got there at the last moment. We had no choice. The Constant was compromised. It was the only way to protect the partners. It's what he would have wanted. Of course, it's risky, but so is not doing anything. We'll owe him. Fine. You're right. Too many variables. We'll bide our time. For now. Thanks, sis.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
I bet this would make the Constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ.
Well, one thing I like.
Say, is that the,
You're not telling me they have that.
Just humor me for a second. Cloud Serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years, until
to be
Blake
here, I
Nathaniel
expect.
unsealed the Serpent's tomb. Extraordinary.
It's a flippin' necklace. Anyway, the Washington twins found it first. Way I hear it, Sophia literally has the necklace in her hand when Nathaniel repels from the ceiling, triggers this ancient death trap, and, murder and mayhem ensues.
But I thought those two were lovers.
Well, on and off. Currently way off, which explains the added security.
I don't follow.
Think about it. Why the need for an alarm system? We're all filthy rich. Except...
Ah, I see. Blake thinks Sophia might try and steal back the necklace before it's sealed in the Ark of the Legacy.
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage. Could be just the bait we need.
Good grief. No honor among thieves, huh?
I'll say.
Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
You know my answer. Just for a few minutes, I just want to peek. It's not like it's going to cost you anything.
It'll cost me plenty. Architects only.
What's the worst that could happen if you let
I
me
told
touch
you,
it?
I have a thing.
Do you even know who I am?
Sir,
The
just
anthropologist.
take my word on this.
No, you told me he was dead. You told me you watched him go over the waterfall with a Bowie knife in his back. 9 lives, my ass. Where is he now? Sao Paulo. Laying low. You really need to ask. That squealing son of a bitch is the only witness to what went down in that cave. He saw us cut down a dozen unarmed tribesmen. I don't care if he spends the rest of his days as a washed-up beach bum playing in an Eagles cover band. Amnesty is searching for him, and so is Interpol. If they get to him first, we'll go down for mass murder. Of course he needs to go. And for real, this time? I don't care how you do it, just do it properly. Or I send Adrian to toss you over a waterfall.
Alarm system's up and running. Out of sight.
You're Blake Nathaniel, right? If you don't mind me asking, people have been searching for the Cloud Serpent for centuries. Wherever did you find it?
Well, to cut a long story short, it began with a Portuguese galleon salvaged off the coast of Costa Rica. One of the long-dead sailors had a tattoo etched into the back of his neck, and it spoke of a map to the mythical Serpent's Tomb, hidden inside the royal scepter of Montezuma. The only problem was, the scepter, which was stolen by Cortez's troops after the fall of Tenochtitlan, now belonged to Esteban Montoya, head of the Moreno drug cartel. Safe to say that was an interesting afternoon. See this scar? Anyway, that was only the beginning. Spiders, death traps, ancient puzzles, and of course, the Washington twins and their trigger-happy raiders.
Wow. Is it true you stole the necklace right from under their noses?
You're damn right I did. You need to understand, I work alone. I was at a huge strategic disadvantage. Not to mention, I earn it. I actually solved those damn puzzles rather than just C4 my way through them. Zoe and Sophia have no respect for the craft or for ancient architecture. Still, Sophia's one hell of a woman.
Ah, yes. That must be hard. The rivalry.
Yeah, well, love and war, miss. Love and war.
One of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Wouldn't happen to the other
think about it is that Janus really...
Hey, someone's been messing with the display case. Buck up security and don't trust anyone, especially not the Washingtons.
Sure, Mr. Nathaniel. What? Lisa? Ugh, Jesus. How does this thing work? Does this go here?
Good to see you.
Ta-da. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just hope it'll work. Flip it. You're on.
Smooth, 47. The Sparrow's got nothing on you.
Prime Minister, a pleasure as all.
Good evening, Zoe.
Wow. How does the one guy not wearing a mask still come across as anonymous?
It's a gift. So, I hear you've taken steps to make the initiation somewhat more exciting.
If there's one thing I've learned from leading a team of gung-ho mercenaries, it's to have a proper screening process. I'm sure you agree.
Oh, but I do. In fact, for future gatherings, I would like to add some questions of my own.
Ah, you're recruiting.
The unfortunate events of these past few months have left us with some job openings. Where better to find new operatives than here, among the cream of the crop?
Where indeed?
Good.
The audacity of
I'll
that.
be in touch.
Director.
You!
Look dazzling, Mr. Nathaniel.
What am I looking at?
Why, that's the... Oh my. But... it's gone. It can't be. The alarm, it...
Expertly disabled, I assume.
But... there was someone here the whole time. And besides, stealing from the Order? No ARC member would be so foolish or disrespectful. The patrons neither. Maybe one of the custodians took it to be polished, or...
Oh, no. I know exactly what happened. Or who happened.
You do? Who's the culprit?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. All right, I'll take care of this. Back to work. Or whatever the hell it is you do around here.
Command? Yeah, I'm gonna need some backup over at the gallery. We've had a situation. Over.
Oh, another one. I should have my mercs toss you out on your ass. Haha, nice try, Sophia. But you can't expel an ARC member over personal issues.
Piss off, Blake.
Sophia,
Blake? I almost didn't recognize you without a knife in my back.
I messed up. I see that now. Can we talk?
This should be good. Follow me.
Looking tremendous today, sir.
I want to have a smaller nose and a firefighter chin.
I just don't see the point of it. DNA doesn't
What
have
a
life
night, huh?
experiences or anything like that down in code. What good is cloning gonna do if you can't also reproduce the things that what I heard that some of the
Excellent, 47. Let's give Sophia her heart's desire, shall we?
You've got 1 minute.
I did wrong by you, Sophia. I see that now, and I want to make amends. Here, this is rightfully yours.
Well, well. Look who comes crawling back. Leave us. You know, we lost 3 men because of you. Wickus was crushed by a rolling boulder. Jaco fell into a pit trap, and Zoe and me, we only escaped the arrows by using one of the local guides as a human shield. This is a nice gesture, but it doesn't even begin to make amends.
I know. May I?
Fine, but not too tight. You know, I thought about sending the boys after you. Grab the necklace and cut your throat ear to ear. You probably wonder why I didn't. The truth is, you beat us, Blake. I don't deny it. And I can't very well get even if you're dead. So, consider yourself warned. You know, old Montezuma thought this thing was bad luck. What a loser.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
I bought one of those.
I saw some suspicious activity over there.
Say, is that the,
Evening.
Yes, she did.
You're not telling me they have that.
Just humor me for a second.
I have been planning the Founders Week for over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to their last respect. I have the star of the first ceremony.
The council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5. You know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow cushion. Oh, she was properly pissed.
Jeez, must mean a lot to her. What's it about?
What am I, paparazzi? I just work for these assholes. Same as you.
Well, keep me posted, in case teeth start flying.
Can do.
Okay.
Whatever.
Excuse me? You stay here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I totally understand.
Anyone there? Answer.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seemed real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch? Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is she's plotting, he did not want to be part of it. But an order's an order. Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
I know you, don't I? You're Janus's man.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
My God. That's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
I hate to say this, Jebediah, but Miss Washington makes a valid point. Climate change denial has served you well so far, but the world is finally catching up. The Corona Treaty is only the beginning. Change is coming.
Bah humbug. The council has been usurped by latte-sipping tree huggers. This vote can't possibly be binding, can it?
Of course not. We're a secret society. It's not like we can take our disagreements to court.
But what?
But, provided that the others agree, the chairwoman does have the power to throw you off the council for obstruction. All rights and privileges removed.
Expel me? That two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me? Jebediah Block?
Technically.
Okay. I need an edge, and I need it fast.
Well, why don't you call that fixer of yours Yates? He's gotten you out of a jam before.
Oh, I will. This ain't over. Washington twins. That's right, Byron's girls. Sophia Washington is trying to screw me, and I need some dirt on her ASAP. She'll be plenty to choose from. Oh, you will do a hell of a lot better than that, Yates. I'm not paying you Monday morning money. I'm paying you right the fuck now money. Find me some dirt. Meyer? Jebediah. What time? What do I care? Money never sleeps, Meyer. Anyway, Washington, Connor. Bloody their noses a bit. Yes, those Washingtons. Want to send old Byron a message to keep his brats on a tighter leash. Well, you figure it out. Some kind of inside trading, double, triple cross thingamajig. I'm willing to take a hit as well, as long as you get it done. Can you? If you're not up to it, I can always talk to Axelrod. No! Don't tell me! Just do it! Less I know, the better. Yates, any news yet? Well, they were suspected of mass murder, weren't they? Of mowing down some Yahoo tribe in the Amazon. How hard can it be? Keep digging, Yates. Find me some leverage. Yates, where's my leverage? Are you trying? Wait, is that music? Are you at the club tossing down bare-knuckle boxers when you're supposed to be on the clock? Don't even bother. You're fired, Yates. Oh, and another thing. Remember that time your wife came home from the country club smelling faintly of cigars? Guess what? Go green. Go green my ass. Jebediah Block doesn't do green. I'm a coal man. Always have been, always will be. The only green is dollar green. Just stomping around the jungle with a band of shaved gorillas like some two-bit comic book villain. I'm Block. I power the world. Pow! I'd like to see her try. Ridiculous. Better safe than sorry, Mr. Block. What if the collapse doesn't come for another 100 years, Mr. Block? Bah, humbug! I look out for number one, no one else. Plenty of coal left to last a lifetime. If it ain't broken, don't fix it! I see it now. Those hand-wringing sissies don't have the chutzpah to do what needs to be done. If they're so afraid their money will be gone by the time the end comes, why don't we accelerate the process? I say, burn those fuels, melt the poles, and get rid of the riffraff. Let God sort them out. Firm but fair, just like Noah. That's my counteroffer. See how they like them apples. What? Back on.
Huh.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer you? For your services to the Order?
Level 5 bunker in the Svalbard facility?
You're kidding. I'm in level 3, and no offense, but I'm like 4 patents ahead of you. Ugh, goddamn wage gap.
If I had the money, the thing I am a little worried about is the daylight.
Good evening, Sophia.
I read somewhere that people go.
Well, isn't this ironic? The one guy here who's actually hiding does not wear a mask.
Invisibility is a gift. It's amazing the things you pick up when nobody gives you a second thought.
Ah, let's have it.
I gave you a task. It should have been an easy sell, and yet, I hear the council is undecided. Should I be worried?
I have it under control. Even if that idiot Block decides to veto me, I have an ace up my sleeve. Thy will be done.
I look forward to your machinations then.
Volunteering for maintenance at the Hyperborea Initiative. Apart from
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Block. Didn't see you there.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's... 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number one.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth as it is.
I see.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix.
Oh, shit. Why? Why are you doing this?
Rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the master of ceremony will light the fire so we watch it.
A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Hey, whatever sells.
What would you put back there? Maybe some...
Are you donating this year?
What are you afraid I'll beat you
Cloud serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years, until Blake Nathaniel unsealed the serpent's tomb. Extraordinary.
It's a flipping necklace. Anyway, the Washington twins found it first. Way I hear it, Sophia literally has the necklace in her hand when Nathaniel repels from the ceiling, triggers this ancient death trap, and, you know, murder and mayhem ensues.
But I thought those two were lovers.
Not on and off. Currently way off, which explains the added security.
I don't follow.
Think about it. Why the need for an alarm system? We're all filthy rich. Except...
Ah, I see. Blake thinks Sophia might try and steal back the necklace before it's sealed in the Ark of the Legacy. Good grief. No honor among thieves, huh?
I'll say.
Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
Is it safe here or what?
Just for a few minutes, I just want to peek. It's not like it's gonna cost you anything.
It'll cost me plenty. Architects only.
What's the worst that could happen if you let me go up there? Do you even know who I am?
Sir, just take my word on this.
Huh? What's going on?
I wonder what that could be.
I don't know what they see in that Aztec necklace, but they act like it's a crown jewel. What was that?
Smooth, 47. The Sparrow's got nothing on you.
How do you think the twins got elected in the first place?
Janus appointed them?
That's not what I
I think I found a weapon.
Look at them. That is what's giving the super rich.
Why would you leave something like this behind?
Hasn't lit a cigar with a handful of Benji's cast. Burst stone.
I like it.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Say, is that the,
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix. Symbolizing the collapse of civilization. What's new is that the master of ceremonies is lighting the fire with Zoe Washington. Never sells. God only knows how she got fed.
That entitled little shithead thinks he's just gonna inherit his way into the
It has to be something real.
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected? First,
Janus appointed them?
that's not what I hear. Zoe and Sophia joined the order without our knowledge.
Huh? You did run a super PAC for 10 years, didn't you?
I found something, like a
My
weapon.
advice would be, don't think about it. Look through the needle's eye. Golden ticket to the future. Just count your blessings and shut your evidence.
Why would you leave something like this behind?
The one from that Ether hostage video.
I do not know you.
Okay. Great. One target down. Nice work, 47.
My boyfriend has a restraining
Next up,
order.
Sophia Washington.
Did you go see if it's him? Oh.
Oh, cool!
Take care, sir.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix. Symbolizing the collapse of civilization. Ceremony will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside.
A bit showy,
Ourselves.
That entitled little shithead thinks he's just gonna inherit his way into the family empire without
Once the bowl is full,
Are you donating this year?
What are you afraid I'll beat you again?
Not a competition.
It's totally a competition.
Not afraid of me.
Chancellor, don't you look marvelous?
Just humor me for a second. How do you think...
Excuse me, I just found a stray weapon over there.
Janus appointed them?
Prime
That's
Minister,
not what I hear.
a pleasure as
The way
always.
I hear it...
That makes no sense.
Okay.
Flip-flops and pick Zoe and Sophia. Rogue fortune hunters with radical ideas. Oh, sure, their father fights
Nice.
is a prominent member of the Ark Society. And sure, the twins have donated handsomely to the Ark of Legacy.
Good stuff.
They all right? What's wrong with them?
Without our knowledge.
You did run a super PAC for 10 years.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Count your blessings.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix symbolizes the collapse of civilization.
I get it.
What's new is that the master of ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Sylvia Washington. Hey, whatever sells.
I'm just sad I'll...
Say, is that the, It has to be something real.
What's the bonus
Are you donating this year?
What are you afraid I'll beat you again?
Cloud serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years.
What completely irresponsible person would leave a weapon lying around?
Remember the time we received a whole shipment of scrolls from Jordan? That wanted to take a quick look. This time we can't make any mistakes.
I told you, I have a thing.
Looking
The
good.
anthropologist. Where is he now?
Hey,
South
what's
Hall.
that noise?
Laying low. You really need to ask. That squealing son of a bitch is the...
Really? Really?
God, I hope those inspection gloves are on the next boat. The Dead Sea Scrolls just keep... This batch has never even been catalogued.
You touch a scroll with your bare hands.
I'm telling you, even a damn ghost couldn't get past this setup.
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original son.
No way!
Sure. Our parents were afraid of the missiles.
If you want to get
But
through
I
here,
think we
I'm gonna need to go through your pockets, my friend. You like that spy stuff, pal? Sure you do. Everybody loves that stuff. All right, proceed.
So this is tedious. When did we five last have a council meeting?
2012, I think. We discussed how to best strangle the electric car. Fat lot of good that did us. Anyway, I just hope we're not stuck here all night. I want to go down and take a closer look at that new Titan colonization initiative.
Seriously? That's a little too extreme for me. Not being able to breathe outside? How's that living? The Arctic City project, that's the one for me.
I'm just covering all the bases. The environment, that we can fix. Granted, a couple 100 million people are probably gonna die or be displaced before everyone wakes up and smells the roses. But let's be honest, it's not gonna be us. On the other hand, a meteor strike, a supervolcanic eruption, no Arctic fortress of solitude is gonna help you there.
Fair point.
Most people here, they're just buying peace of mind. But me, I'm a survivor, whatever it takes.
Even digitization? Like a mind upload?
Hell yeah, hook me up.
Wow, you're not kidding. I don't know. I just think there's a limit. Surviving is not the same as living.
No, but it's a hell of a good place to start.
What the hell is Block's problem? Sophia's motion is a no-brainer.
Well, I have to agree. Tripping up the climate effort has served us well so far, but you can only fight progress for so long. Hampson Oil's been planning the green transition for a while now, crushing startups and swooping up their paddles. You know, the usual strategy.
Yeah, of course. Block is no fan of progress.
He's a stubborn ass. We're in the same men's club. Would you believe he smokes his cigars in the sauna?
Well, his days are numbered, I suppose. Even if the council can't come to an agreement, we all know which way the wind is blowing. Jebediah Block will learn the hard way that it doesn't matter how much coal he digs, no one's bloody buying anymore.
I blame the Y chromosome. When we reach a certain age, the male brain just calcifies.
Yeah, that sounds like my husband, all right.
Castles like this. I'm sure there must be a lot of them.
I suppose you're right. I never really thought about it.
When I was little, my dad...
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seemed real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch? Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is she's plotting, he did not want to be part of it. But an order's an order. Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Step up. Get out of my face. Go.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're James.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Wait.
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people. No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
That's what I paid almost $2 billion for. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
Brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer you? For your services to the Order?
Level 5 bunker in the Svalbard facility?
You're kidding. I'm in level 3, and no offense, but I'm like 4 patents ahead of you.
All right, enjoy your night.
Maybe we need to move the Ark Society HQ.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote. Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Aye.
5 ayes. The vote is unanimous. The motion is passed. And now, I believe a toast is in order to the future. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
To
the future.
The future.
The future.
What?
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
The other day,
Say, is that the,
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix Feast, symbolizing the collapse of civilization, which the Ark society
Rebirth. I get it.
terrible, like fire, so we watch it.
A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Ourselves.
If our son had his way, he'd spend all of his on
What would you put back there? Maybe tokens. Tokens. Come on, need more tokens. I can't.
Once the bowl is full.
Are you donating this year?
What, are you afraid I'll beat you again?
The gifting is about securing our cultural legacy.
How do you think the twins got elected in the first place?
Janus appointed them?
That's not what I
Yeah, Command, there's some kind of fracas down here. I'm having a look around.
That's not what I Steady Eddie Engelhorn. Oh, then suddenly...
What the?
I have a fear!
That's not what I
Huh?
Happy to be here, I expect.
Hey there. How you doing?
Stop!
What? I need to see this, Jim.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're Janus' man.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right.
Please, no!
Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
What kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
God, that's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain offload program?
Fine, but fallout, nuclear winter, it all
Fix it all down within our lifetime.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's
good
think
tonight,
tank
sir.
have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Block. Didn't see you there.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's... 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth as it is.
I see.
You have until dawn to change your position and pass this motion, and you and I, we never had this talk. You know who the partners are, don't you, Constant? Hope to be one of them someday? Well, keep dreaming. You'll never know what hit you. Think you're safe, Constant?
Think you're in control? You haven't dealt with the Washington twins. Huh?
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
I bet this would make the constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
I just took my husband's ranch off the grid. Obviously, I hate the trend, but at least...
So, Block stuck to his guns. Why am I not surprised?
Moving in unison would have had its advantages, but we at Planetary will be following Sophia's recommendation anyhow. Those climate deniers we've funded throughout the years were most effective, but now absolutely everyone can see that something's up.
True. We had a good run, but the smart money's in green energy now, that's for sure. Besides, global warming has its beneficial side effects. Those huge swathes of land that we bought up in Antarctica are soon gonna be ice-free. The mining rights alone will be worth millions. Billions, even. In 5 years, hemp and oil will be oil in name only.
Hear, hear. If we all play our cards right, climate change will be the biggest cash grab in history. And schmucks like Jebediah Block will be yesterday's news.
Castles like this.
I'm sure there must be a lot of secret passageway.
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade
Is the interview room ready?
Just about, Madam Chairwoman. The equipment's set up, and your colleagues down there calibrating.
Nice. I can't wait to see the initiate's face.
About that. The polygraph I get, but an ECT device. You're not actually gonna electroshock these people, are you?
Not if they tell the truth, I won't.
But they're pampered billionaires. Think of who you're messing with. They'll sue you blind if you violate them like that.
Then you don't understand the wealthy. These people are used to all doors being open to them. A closed door drives them mad. Show them a closed door, and they'll chew off their own foot to gain entrance. I can go full Stanley Milgram on their asses, and they'll still smile and ask for seconds.
Why, Miss Washington, you're as scary as they say you are.
Well, I haven't been shot at for months. A girl needs her fun.
Yes, hello.
Jebediah Block. Why, you're looking reasonably calm. Guess my sister is a better saleswoman than I thought.
God, they're like spring breakers or something. Well, I think...
I don't want to brag, but I've successfully passed a forgery into his name. It's truly gratifying work.
Well, I would expect no less from anyone engaged in the project.
It's a pleasure.
You don't mind this.
Just for a few minutes.
Looking tremendous today, sir.
Did I miss the keynote?
Great so.
Oh, shoot. I really wanted to learn more about the Titan project.
What about crop growth? Tundra's no good. Hydroponic?
Sure. Our parents were afraid of the missiles, but I think we both know that it has
can't just wave that thing around. Whatever, I suppose. There.
What? Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix.
What? Rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the master of ceremony lights the fire with Zoe Washington inside it.
Huh. A bit showy.
Oh, that brat.
You say?
One more area cordon.
So, what's with the donation?
Your Highness. Ah, Miss Washington.
Are you donating this year?
What are you afraid I'll beat you?
Cloud Serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years.
Uh-huh.
You know this is state of the art. No, I don't know how anybody.
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to...
No way!
I can see.
And Val. So nice to see you.
Good evening, Zoe.
Wow. How does the one guy not wearing a mask still come across as honest?
It's a gift.
Ah, here's something, 47. According to this email thread, Sophia Washington has recruited one of the architects in a plan to discredit the Constant. Sounds promising.
Certainly a bold design. What's the power source gonna be? Nuclear? Solar? Cold fusion? I gotta remember to
47.
ask Clement.
Olivia is trying to locate Mr. Sinclair's cell number. See if we can't contact him directly. Stand by.
It's nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Anyone who signs on for this has clearly been watching too many movies.
My question is, why is it only replication? Why not enhancement?
There, we have Sinclair's number. Making the call now. Keep your eyes peeled, 47.
But I think we both
Glad you
know
could make
that
it.
if
That is Sophia Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the resume.
That was in Yukon territory.
I'm not talking about major
Zoe and me,
cities.
we're searching for the Valley of the Wendigo when our chopper
Geological
goes down
bullseye.
in a
Yes,
storm.
this is he.
Or you crawl out of the burning cockpit only
No.
to discover
Yeah,
that we're trampling around in a wolf's
I'm
den.
just gonna have to
Right
stop
between
you
the
right
pack
there.
and 5
I'm
million
perfectly
cubs.
happy with my subscription, and
Tell them how you got away.
The old lighter and
I
spray
was not
deodorant
aware of
trick.
that,
But
but I'm still not interested.
Bite marks, though.
Right. Okay,
Thank
listen,
God
lady.
for
You're
rage.
wasting my time and yours, okay? Don't call this number again.
Miss Washington.
How was the test group's response to the DNA Vault initiative?
Actually, not
How are
quite
you
as
today?
well as the team had anticipated, Madam Chairwoman.
How so?
Preserving DNA
Is that
doesn't
him?
eliminate emotion.
Shit, don't look. If I haven't seen him, I can't approach him. Can I?
Simply put, you're
Man, what did this guy do to Sophia anyway?
not necessarily. You see, once the drug was
No way.
That's Sinclair, all right. And those are the blueprints for the poison chip. Should come in handy.
Nice evening.
I suppose.
No robe, no mask. Which rank are you?
Oh, I'm more of an outside
I know he
observer.
was Russian.
Mr. Washington.
Name's Sinclair. I'm chief technical designer at Quonstad Industries.
The name
top
rings a bell.
Hyperborean suites were already occupied.
Here,
Considering how the bid
I think it might interest you.
In
What's
fact,
this?
The same
I
thing
think you
appears to
know.
have been the case with
The chip in your
core
neck
suites
is
of
my
Congress.
design, which
Always
means
get the first pick.
I can override it
Ah, yes.
for a price.
Most interesting.
Some questions are best left unanswered.
Meet me
Don't
at the
you
tower
agree?
and be
Carry
discreet.
on.
Ma'am?
We can't be seen together.
Always am.
You know what? I haven't mentioned it to the family yet, but
Fine, but fallout, nuclear winter, it all just feels sort of quaint. You want a bomb, do a little research into pandemics.
Some of the vulnerabilities in so-called modern sanitation practices, kaboom! Seriously.
Good evening, sir. Please come in. Have a seat. It's lovely by the fireplace.
May I see those blueprints again, please? Interesting. All right, Mr. Sinclair. I'm listening.
Don't. In fact, forget all I said.
Excuse me?
This wasn't my idea. Sophia Washington. She's the one who told me to approach you. It's all a trap.
Go on.
I never asked why. I just went along because she's the boss.
And you're telling me this now? Why?
Let's just say I don't like to get my hands dirty.
I see. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Sinclair. You have been most helpful. Hang on for a moment. Sophia, I need to see you at the tower. I'm sure you are, and no, it can't.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
Annual feast. Symbolizing the collapse of civilization. Master's ceremonies will light the effigy on fire so Washington.
A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Hey, whatever sells.
Oh, no, rat chase vinegar.
One more area called.
Was that a...
Shit.
What if the bowl is full? On fire, don't we? She did not.
Yes, she did. That stowed away in the Ark of Legacy. Ha! You can't even say the name.
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected in the first place?
Jane us appointed them?
That's not what I did.
What?
Man, thought I heard something. Check it out.
That's not what I did. I hear it. Janice was grooving Engelhorn. Steady Eddie Engelhorn. Oh, then suddenly, he flip-flops into Zoe and Sophia, two rogue fortune hunters with radical ideas. Sure, the boss fight Washington was a prominent member of the Ark Society. Sure, it's a no native fans of the Ark.
Cloud serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma.
Good.
So, let me see if I got this straight. They employ an R&D team of scientists.
I don't follow. Think about it. Why did they leave us alone?
Looking tremendous today, sir.
Good to see ya. Wow.
You do it. Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? But you're the master of ceremonies.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. I'll never go on the spot like this. Besides, I do chamber plays. Not spectacle. But what if people hate it? Shit, they're gonna hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Feniger. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Oh, good Lord, what have I done? How did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right, Mr. Penninger. Break a leg.
Okay. Get yourself together, Axel. It's just performance anxiety. You always do this. Remember the opening night at the Lyceum when you got so nervous you puked into a wine cooler? At least there are no critics here. This ain't Broadway. Or off-Broadway. Or even off-Broadway. All you gotta do is say a few words and light up the effigy. Just take a deep breath and get it over with. Now. Shit. Crap, where'd I put the schedule? I'm so wired I don't even remember what happens when. God damn it! It's just one thing after another, isn't it? My phone rang, and I have the schedule in my hand. Think, you idiot. Where I had the jitters. Did I put it down somewhere? Nope. No!
Mr. Fennick, excellent. The crowd is starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money pit. Miss Washington, Master of Ceremonies has arrived. We are good to go. Over.
Fennick, take Christ.
Ready when you are.
Must be the MOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive.
Master.
But survival is not enough. We must live and we must learn.
You say I'm grumpy.
The Ark Society
I'm not
must
grumpy.
not only commit itself to survival, but to progress. Be it our next home in the stars or the next step.
Noble Flannel, she's been trying to get a hold of you for...
This is
Oh, you're on the jet? Well, how far out?
not just a lead, but to
Not
lead
sure.
from the front.
Janice's body is giving incredible basis. I checked the wake schedule. The service opens with a performance of Janice's favorite Schubert piece.
We will keep the fire alive.
Please, no!
We will be the contractors, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Son of a bitch!
Friend?
What's with that weird bird effigy?
Annual feast. Symbolizing the collapse of civilization.
I get it.
What's new is that the master of ceremonies will light the empty fire with Zoe Washington inside.
A bit showy, you say?
Whatever sells.
One more area called. There's got to be another token around here.
Once the bowl is full, the money is settled fine.
Are you donating this year?
What, are you afraid I'll beat you again?
The gifting is about securing our cultural legacy.
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected? In the first place.
Janus appointed
Yeah, Command, there's some kind of commotion down here. I'm having a look around.
The way I hear it, Janus was grooming Engelhorn. Steady, Eddie,
Ah, crap, not again.
And suddenly, flip-flops, Zoe and Sophia, rogue fortune hunters with radical ideas. Father by Washington, a prominent member of the Arc Society, and for sure.
Lots of it. They say
Come on, man, come on.
Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47. Smooth, 47. The Sparrow's got nothing on you.
Nonsense. What's your next adventure?
Sophia, it's like she's lost her taste.
Just for
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Did I miss the key?
Great stuff.
Oh, shit. I really wanted to learn more about
Wow.
My boyfriend has a restraining order. I think it might be him. Could you go see if it's him?
That was premature, 47.
Why do I have to
Quick,
do everything
get him out of
around
sight,
here?
then finish the mission. The clock is ticking.
Oh my god, thank god you're here. I need help.
What?
I found someone on the ground.
Okay, step back. I'll go and check.
We've got a situation. Mobilize.
I need.
Command, you there? Someone's really ripping coats up around here. Come on, snap out of it. You're on your
Shit.
feet.
The Constant has been alerted, 47. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I've secured the helicopter. You should be heading straight for me. Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage. I'll handle this.
Nevertheless, I am pleased with the result.
So, how do we plan to keep construction?
Miss Washington,
I forgot to ask. What are the most frequently asked questions about the Hyperborean initiative?
Some of the surveyed asked about security.
Sophia,
Blake? I almost didn't recognize you without a knife in my back.
I messed up. I see that now. Can we talk?
This should be good. Follow me.
Good day to you, sir.
Package secure. Returning to base. Have the anesthetic ready. Over.
You've got 1 minute.
Bloody hell. That was a close call. But we're not in the clear yet, 47. You need to take down the Washington twins, and fast, before they activate the kill switch. Go, now! The clock is ticking.
You've got 1 minute.
I did wrong by you, Sophia. I see that now, and I want to make amends. Here, this is rightfully yours.
Well, well. Look who comes crawling back. Leave us.
Good evening, sir.
You know, we lost 3 men because of you. Wickus was crushed by a rolling boulder. Jaco fell into a pit trap, and Zoe and me, we only escaped the arrows by using one of the local guides as a human shield. Now, this is a nice gesture, but it doesn't even begin to make amends.
I know. May I?
Fine, but not too tight.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
The Arctic's not even all that cold, if you think about it.
Right. Oh, hello.
We actually cracked the code, and I had the money. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I already lived most of my life.
Oh, hello there, sir.
I look at them and I don't see any potential. Tell me we weren't like that when we joined this.
What?
Yeah, but it's harmless. When I made my first video, so people's paper cups.
Great. Nice.
Both targets down. Threat neutralized. Bloody hell. That was a close call, 47. Now head towards an exit. We're done here.